Yo, what's up with shop?
No re-up.
Why not?
Cuz we got a red cap. They say we have a new package tomorrow.
New package.
Yeah. Yeah, man, this we got stepped on shit. We got out here, get these fiends agitated.
But look at them. They still buying it though.
Yeah, they buying twice as much and only getting half as high.
Yo, what was that? Castle can't move like that. Yo, Castle move up and down and sideways like.
Nah, we ain't playing that.
Man, look at the boy playing checkers.
Checkers?
Yeah, checkers.
Yo, why y'all playing checkers on the chess set?
Yo, why you give a shit? Man, we ain't got no checkers.
Yeah, but yo, chess is a better game, yo.
So?
Nah, hold up. Y'all don't know how to play chess, do you?
So?
So nothing, man. Look, I'll teach y'all if y'all want to learn.
Come on, man. Nah, come on. Right in the middle of the game,
calm
yo.
down,
Chill out. I want to see this.
Y'all can't be playing no checkers on no chessboard, yo.
All right, man.
Now look, check it. It's simple. See this? This the king pin, all right? And he the man. You get the other dude's king, you got the game. And he trying to get your king too, so you got protected. Now the king, he move one space any direction he damn choose, cause he's the king. Like this, all right? But he ain't got no hustle. But the rest of these motherfuckers on the team, they got his back. And they run so deep, he really ain't gotta do shit.
I like your uncle.
Yeah, like my own. And you see this? It's the queen. She smart, she fierce. She move any way she want, as far as she want. And she is the go get shit done piece.
Remind me of Stringer.
And this over here is the castle. It's like the stash. You move like this and like this.
Dog, stash don't move, man.
Come on, yo, think. How many times we moved the stash house this week? Right? And every time we move the stash, we gotta move a little muscle with it, right? To protect it.
True. You right. All right. What about them little bald-headed bitches right there?
All right, these right here, these are the pawns. They like the soldiers. They move like this, one space forward only, except when they fight. And it's like this. And they like the front lines. They be out in the field.
So how do you get to be the king?
It ain't like that. See, the king, stay the king, all right? Everything stay who he is, except for the pawns. And if a pawn made it all the way down to the other dude's side, you get to be queen. And like I said, the queen ain't no bitch. She got all the moves.
All right. So if I make it to the other end, I win.
If you catch the other dude's king and trap it, then you win.
All right, but if I make it to the end, I'm top dog.
Nah, yo, it ain't like that. Look, the pawns, man, in the game, they get capped quick. They be out the game early.
Unless they some smart-ass pawns.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another video here on the SSA Philosophy channel, where we dive right on into the philosophy of characters from video games to TV shows to movies, etc., etc. So in today's video, we are going to be going over the philosophy of the character known as Bodie Broadus from the television show known as The Wire. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any time here today. So without any further ado, let's go on ahead and let's get started. Preston Bodie Broadus, a central character in The Wire, embodies the complicated and often contradictory nature of life on the streets of Baltimore. Caught between the allure of loyalty to his crew and the harsh realities of a world that offers him few chances for upward mobility. Bodie represents the everyman of the drug game, a soldier shaped by circumstance, struggling to maintain a sense of self in an unforgiving environment. Through his journey, Bodhi's philosophy emerges as a pragmatic yet deeply personal code that reflects his constant balancing act between loyalty, survival, and self identity. In understanding Bodhi's philosophy, we not only gain insight into his character, but also a glimpse into the broader moral complexities of the urban underworld depicted in The Wire. So this exploration unfolds in 5 key sections, each addressing different facets of Bodhi's worldview.
What up, man?
Same old, same old.
What's up with that boy?
Oh, man. He just a punk, that's all. D put him back on the count, though.
A word? I heard he was out the game.
He was, but he back now.
Where he been at?
At his granny house, he said.
It's granny, huh? I heard he damn near shit his pants when he saw what happened to Omar's bitch.
He just ain't built for this, man. Heart pump Kool-Aid.
Right. What about you? You built for this shit?
No doubt.
You ready to put the work in? You got heat? All right, soldier.
For Bodie, loyalty is more than just a code of conduct. It's the backbone of his existence. Loyalty governs his actions, defining his relationships with those around him. Raised in an environment where betrayal is a death sentence, Bodie's sense of duty to his crew and the Barksdale organization is almost religious. He believes that loyalty is the only way to maintain order in a chaotic world. This commitment is evident in how he carries out orders without hesitation, whether it's handling the stash or taking down rivals.
Yellow tops, got them yellow tops.
Motherfucker, what the fuck is up? Huh? What the fuck is y'all doing? Yo, do what you feel. But be ready to finish what you start. What you doing? This ain't no open market. You know that.
Ain't no market at all, nigga. You ain't got shit to sell. Pack that ass up and those that do.
You know what?
What? Fuck.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Get your ass out of here. All y'all.
See, that's why we can't win.
Why not?
They fuck up, they get beat. We fuck up, they give us pensions.
Loyalty, loyalty at its core is a commitment or allegiance to a person, or a cause. It involves a sense of duty, faithfulness, and support. While it can be a personal virtue, it also plays a crucial role in social structures, organizations, and relationships. The concept of a code of loyalty often implies a set of principles or guidelines that govern how individuals should behave towards those that they are loyal to. This code can be informal based on cultural norms and traditions, or formal, as in the case of oaths or pledges. So, key elements of a code of loyalty often include trust, honesty, support, sacrifice, confidentiality, and respect. So, trust is, loyalty. Loyalty is built on trust, both in oneself and in those one is loyal to. Honesty, being honest with those one is loyal to, with those one is loyal to is essential for maintaining trust and respect. Support, loyalty involves providing support, both emotional and practical, to those one is committed to. Sacrifice, in some cases, loyalty may require individuals to make sacrifices, such as putting their own needs aside or taking risks. Confidentiality, loyalty often involves keeping secrets or confidential information. And respect, respecting the boundaries and wishes of those one is loyal to one is loyal to is crucial. The code of loyalty can manifest in various ways depending on the context. So here are a few examples. Personal relationships. Loyalty is a fundamental aspect of personal relationships, such as friendships, romantic partnerships, and family ties. It involves being there for each other, supporting one another, and keeping promises. Professional settings. In professional settings, loyalty to one's employer or organization is often expected. This can involve being committed to the company's goals, maintaining confidentiality, and representing the organization positively. Cultural and religious groups. Many cultural and religious groups have their own codes of loyalty, which may involve loyalty to the group, its traditions, and its members. Military and law enforcement. In these professions, loyalty to one's country, organization, and fellow members is paramount. This often involves a strict adherence to codes of conduct and a willingness to make sacrifices for the greater good. While loyalty is generally seen as a positive virtue, it can also have negative consequences. Blind loyalty, for example, can lead to harmful or unethical behavior. When individuals become overly committed to a person or a group, they may be less likely to question their actions or challenge their beliefs. Additionally, the concept of loyalty can be exploited in harmful ways. For example, individuals may be pressured or manipulated into being loyal to a person or group that engages in unethical or harmful behavior. As society continues to evolve, so too will the concept of loyalty. With the rise of globalization and the increasing interconnectedness of people and cultures, new forms of loyalty may emerge. Additionally, technological advancements may impact how individuals experience and express loyalty. And it is important to note that the concept of loyalty is not static. It is a dynamic concept that can be influenced by individual experiences, cultural factors, and societal changes. As individuals and societies continue to navigate the complexities of the modern world, the meaning and significance of loyalty will undoubtedly continue to evolve.
Man, you's a weak ass nigga, man. You should have stayed down in the country, man. Yo, I'm a nigga, yo. You fucking brought this on yourself, man. We boys. You brought this on yourself. Ain't gotta be like this, yo. We niggas, man. BC, remember that? Come on. You wetting your fucking pants like you a little boy. Be a man. Stand up like a motherfucking man. My niggas, yo. Man, you said you was a fucking man. Stand up straight. That's us, man. Do it, goddammit, if you gonna.
Bodhi's philosophy of loyalty, however, is not blind. He questions those who betray the code, whether it's, snitches like Wallace or higher ups like Stringer Bell, who bend the rules for personal gain. Despite his unwavering commitment to his crew, Bodhi's growing disillusionment with those who betray the code, they claim to uphold demonstrates the inherent conflict in his philosophy. So loyalty becomes both his strength and his weakness, as it ties him to a system that, in the end, offers him nothing in return.
Hey, yo, they coming, they coming.
Motherfuckers think they looking at.
Nigga, you done lost your motherfucking mind. You standing on my real estate.
Mine now. Took it while you was resting. Y'all too late.
Look, I'm gonna let you walk off right now, but we could do it the other way.
Who you got to do it the other way? Them?
You gonna see me in your sleep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's right. Keep walking, bitch.
They gonna come back. Yeah, way we just punked them.
You got to.
Bodie's philosophy also revolves around survival, as life in the streets necessitates a pragmatic approach to each situation. For Bodie, surviving is not just about avoiding the bullets, it's about understanding the power dynamics and knowing when to adapt. His ability to read people and situations allows him to stay alive and remain relevant within the organization, despite the constant threats from rivals and law enforcement. The survival instinct is a fundamental aspect of human nature, a deeply ingrained drive that propels us to protect and preserve our lives. It's a complex interplay of biological, psychological, and societal factors that shape our behavior in the face of danger or adversity. This exploration will pretty much delve into the intricacies of the survival instinct, examining its biological underpinnings, psychological manifestations, and its role in shaping human societies and cultures. So, biological foundations. So, neurobiology. The survival instinct is rooted in our neurobiology. You know, the amygdala, part of the brain. My apologies for pronouncing it incorrectly, but yeah, but this is a part of the brain responsible for processing emotions. Plays a crucial role in triggering the fight or flight response when faced with perceived threats. With a perceived threat, it sends signals to the body to prepare for action. Hormones. Adrenaline and cortisol, often referred to as stress hormones, are released during the fight or flight response. These hormones increase heart rates, blood pressure, and blood sugar levels, providing the body with the energy needed to respond to danger. Genetics. Our genetic makeup also influences our survival instincts. Evolutionary psychologists argue that traits that enhance survival, such as fear of heights or a strong aversion to poisons, have been passed down through generations. Psychological manifestations. So, fear and anxiety. Fear is a basic emotion that serves as a warning signal of potential danger. Anxiety, a more sustained emotional, like a more sustained emotional state, can also be a manifestation of the survival instinct. It helps us prepare for future threats and avoid risky situations. Coping mechanisms. When faced with adversity, individuals develop coping mechanisms to manage their emotions and protect their psychological well being. These can include denial, avoidance, problem solving, and seeking social support. Resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. It is a key factor in survival and is influenced by both genetic and environmental factors. So, the survival instinct in society and culture. We have social bonds, cultural norms, conflict, and war. So, social bonds. See, humans are social animals, and our survival instincts are often intertwined with our social relationships. Strong social bonds provide support, protection, and a sense of belonging, which are essential for survival. Cultural norms. Cultures develop norms and values that promote survival. For example, many cultures emphasize the importance of cooperation, sharing, and helping others. Conflict and war. While the survival instinct often leads to peaceful cooperation, it also can can contribute to conflict and war. When resources are scarce or perceived threats are high, individuals and groups may resort to violence to protect themselves. So, in today's world, the survival instinct may manifest in ways that differ from those of our ancestors. While we may not face the same physical threats as our hunter gatherer forebears, we still experience stress and anxiety in response to modern challenges such as job insecurity, financial difficulties, and social isolation.
You heard the tape. Look, he came to me and said we could sell drugs if we moved down to Vincent Street. And that's where I moved my crew. And you know I did. Because you the one that popped me with a G-Pack on my way to the spot and let me go, remember?
You were selling drugs in Major Colvin's free zone? You can prove that.
Ask him, he know. Man, this must be one of them contraptment things.
You mean entrapment?
Kid's got a point.
However, survival for Bodie isn't only physical, it's mental. He often conceals his emotions, projecting an image of toughness and resilience. His lack of vulnerability is a defense mechanism that keeps him afloat in a world where any sign of weakness can be exploited. This survivalist mindset, while pragmatic, comes at the cost of Bodhi's emotional and moral growth. He buries his doubts and fears, showing a stoic face to the world even when he feels the weight of his own insignificance within the system.
Bodie, how you and Marlo? You okay with him?
As far as I know, yeah. Why?
What he did to your boy?
What boy you talking?
Big boy. The one rub his hands together all the time?
Kevin? What about him?
You ain't heard? Chris and Snoop walked him down an alley. He in a vacant now.
How you know that?
I seen him lay hands on the boy. And now the word out in the street. Sorry, dog. Let's roll.
Plymouth Rock. Got that Plymouth Rock.
Despite being a soldier in the drug game, Bodhi struggles with his identity. He's torn between the role society has forced upon him and his desire to find meaning beyond it. Early in the series, Bodhi accepts his place in the Barksdale organization, embracing the identity of a soldier with pride. He seeks validation through his actions, proving himself as a reliable and ruthless enforcer. Yet, as the game evolves and the stakes get higher, he begins to question whether the identity he has built for himself truly aligns with who he is. While identity is often seen as a purely psychological construct, biological factors also play a significant role. Our genetic makeup influences our physical characteristics, temperament, and predispositions. These factors can shape our self perception and how others perceive us. Additionally, hormonal fluctuations and brain development can impact our sense of self during different stages of life. Now, psychologists have proposed various theories to explain the development and formation of identity, such as, in this case, Eric Erickson's psychosocial theory. And this theory suggests that identity is a key developmental task during adolescence. According to Erickson, individuals must resolve the crisis of identity versus role confusion to establish a coherent sense of self. Other psychological theories, such as object relations theory and social identity theory, also contribute to our understanding of identity formation. Cultural influences. See, culture plays a crucial role in shaping our identity. The values, the beliefs, and the norms of our society influence our self perception and how we relate to others. Cultural expectations can dictate our gender roles, career choices, and even our beliefs about what constitutes a good person. Moreover, cultural diversity can lead to a variety of different identity experiences, as individuals may struggle to reconcile their cultural heritage with a dominant culture. And our personal experiences, both positive and negative, can significantly impact our identity development. Traumatic events, for example, can lead to a sense of loss or fragmentation of the self. Conversely, positive experiences such as achievements or supportive relationships can contribute to a strong and positive sense of identity. The search for identity. is not always a smooth and linear process. Individuals may experience identity crises, periods of doubt and uncertainty about themselves. These crises can occur at various stages of life, such as adolescence, midlife, or retirement. They can be triggered by significant life events, such as a job loss, divorce, or the death of a loved one. The modern world presents unique challenges and opportunities for identity formation. The increasing diversity of cultures and the rise of social media have made it easier for individuals to connect with people from different backgrounds and explore multiple identities. However, these changes have also led to increased pressure to conform to societal expectations and the fear of being lost in a globalized world. So Bodhi's search for identity becomes more poignant as he sees the shifting landscape of the drug game. The arrival of Marlo Stanfield and the fall of the Barksdale Empire leave him questioning his place and purpose. In his conversations with McNulty, Bodhi's vulnerability surfaces. He expresses a rare moment of honesty about his disillusionment. The identity he has fought to maintain no longer feels relevant, revealing the existential crisis at the core of his philosophy. He is a soldier without a war that makes sense, a man searching for meaning in a world that is constantly moving past him.
We still in the city?
Silburn Arboretum. Pimlico's right up the hill.
She's nice. I ain't no snitch.
Didn't say you were.
Been doing this a long time. I ain't never said nothing to no cop. I feel old. I've been out there since I was 13. I ain't never fucked up a count, never stole off a package, never did some shit that I wasn't told to do. I've been straight up. But what come back? You think if I get jammed up on some shit, they'd be like, all right, yeah, Bodie been there. Bodie hang tough. We got his pay lawyer. We got a bail. They want me to stand with him, right? Where the fuck they at when they supposed to be standing by us? I mean, when shit goes bad and it's hell to pay, where they at? This game is rigged, man. We like them little bitches on the chessboard.
Pawns.
Yo, I'm not snitching on none of my boys. Not my corner, and not no Barksdale people, or what's left of them. But Marlo, this nigga and his kind, man, they gotta fall. They gotta.
Well, for that to happen, somebody's got to step up.
I do what I gotta. I don't give a fuck. Just don't ask me to live on my fucking knees, you know?
You're a soldier, Bodie.
Hell yeah.
Though Bodhi values loyalty, he also understands that ultimately everyone is out for themselves. His experiences with betrayal and manipulation teach him that while loyalty is essential, self reliance is the key to survival. He recognizes that the structures of power, whether the Barksdales, Marlowe's crew, or the police, are designed to use people like him as pawns. Bodhi's realization that he cannot depend on others to secure his future is a turning point in his philosophy. The philosophy of self-reliance, a cornerstone of American transcendentalism, posits that individuals should trust their own instincts and intuition rather than relying on external authority or conformity to societal norms. And this concept, often associated with the influential essay Self Reliance by Ralph Waldo Emerson, encourages self trust individuality, and a rejection of societal pressures to conform. The philosophy of self-reliance emerged in the 19th century United States, a time of rapid social and economic change. The Industrial Revolution was transforming the landscape, and urbanization was leading to a loss of community and personal connection. In this context, self-reliance offered a counter narrative, emphasizing the importance of individual agency and spiritual growth. So some key concepts in this are you have individualism, nonconformity, intuition, self-trust, and spiritual growth. So individualism, self-reliance places a premium on individual autonomy and self-determination. It suggests that each person has a unique path to fulfillment and should not be constrained by societal expectations or the opinions of others. Nonconformity, the philosophy encourages individuals to question societal norms and conventions. It suggests that conformity can stifle creativity and personal growth. Intuition. Self reliance emphasizes the importance of intuition and inner guidance. It suggests that individuals should trust their own instincts rather than relying on external authority. Self trust. A central tenet of self reliance is the belief in one's own abilities and potential. It suggests that individuals should have confidence in their own judgment and decisions. Spiritual growth. The philosophy of self reliance often involves a search for spiritual meaning and fulfillment. It suggests that individuals should strive to connect with their inner selves and develop a deeper understanding of their place in the universe. Criticisms and limitations. While the philosophy of self reliance has had a profound impact on American culture, it has also been subject to criticism. Some argue that it can lead to individualism to the point of isolation and a disregard for the needs of others. Others contend that it can be used to justify selfishness and a lack of social responsibility. Additionally, some critics have pointed out that the philosophy may be more accessible to those who are privileged and have the resources to be self sufficient. This philosophy of self-reliance is seen when Bodhi tries to establish his own corner and navigate the new order under Marlowe. While Bodhi shows defiance and independence, he is aware of the precariousness of the situation. The balance between his loyalty and self-reliance becomes a constant struggle, and Bodhi must decide when to stand his ground and when to retreat. This internal conflict underscores the complexity of his philosophy. He's caught between his ideals and the need to protect himself in a system that rewards self preservation over loyalty.
And if I take his weak ass product, that means I'm gonna be making less money. You know what I'm saying? Only reason I can bring any life to this strip is because of the good shit that y'all was giving me. And then I'm standing here like an asshole holding my Charles Dickens because I ain't got no muscle, no backup. Shit, man, yo, if this was the old days.
Yeah, now, well, the thing about the old days, they the old days. People I'm working with now. So you want to bump with Marlo over real estate. You on your own. But if you want my advice,
I don't, man. I don't.
Bodie. Yo, Bodie.
You heard it was Lil Kevin? I seen one of the police step out the household with his necklace. It's Kevin up in there, yo. This motherfucker be killing niggas just to do it. You see? Nigga kill motherfuckers just cause he can. Not cause they snitching. Not cause it's business. But cause this shit just come natural. Yo, Bodie, man. Man, Lil Kevin is gone. This nigga don't feel nothing. And all them motherfuckers in them row houses, nobody mean a fucking thing to him. I think you need to calm the fuck down. Fuck Marlo, man. Fuck him. And anybody that think it's all right to do people this way. You hear me? Fuck all y'all motherfuckers. Fuck off me, man.
That's his friend in the bag.
It's like a nigga ain't. Shit, man.
As Bodhi's story progresses, he begins to accept the inevitability of his fate. He becomes increasingly aware of the limited options available to him, and the sense that no matter how hard he fights, the game is rigged against him. This acceptance is not immediate. It develops slowly as Bodhi sees the changing power dynamics, the rise of Marlowe, and the collapse of the Barksdale crew. The concept of fate or destiny has been explored and debated by philosophers, theologians, and artists throughout history. It refers to a predetermined course of events that individuals cannot alter or control. The acceptance of fate, while often associated with resignation or passivity, can also be seen as a path to peace, resilience, and spiritual growth. So, historical perspective. So, ancient Greece. The Greeks, particularly the Stoics, embraced the concept of fate as an essential part of their philosophy. They believed that events were predetermined by a cosmic order and that individuals should strive to accept their fate with equanimity. Eastern philosophy. In Eastern traditions such as Buddhism and Hinduism, fate is often understood as a product of karma, the law of cause and effect. Individuals are believed to shape their own destiny through their actions and choices in past and present lives. Religious perspectives. Many religious traditions, including Christianity and Islam, grapple with the tension between divine providence and human free will. While some emphasize the role of divine intervention, others stress the importance of individual choice and responsibility. So, when it comes to the philosophical interpretations, we have determinism, free will, and compatibilism. Determinism is the belief that all events are predetermined by prior causes and conditions. This view suggests that individuals have no free will and that their actions are merely the result of fate. Free will. Free will is the belief that individuals have the power to make choices and determine their own destiny. This view challenges the concept of fate and suggests that individuals can overcome obstacles and shape their lives. Compatibilism. Really, it's a middle ground between determinism and free will. Compatibilism argues that individuals can have free will even within a deterministic framework. This view suggests that fate is not incompatible with individual choice and responsibility. So the acceptance of fate can have profound psychological implications. It can promote resilience by accepting that certain events are beyond their control. Individuals can develop resilience and the ability to cope with adversity, and it can foster peace. Embracing fate can lead to a sense of peace and tranquility as individuals, can let go of their desire to control everything, and it can encourage spiritual growth. The acceptance of fate can be seen as a path to spiritual growth as individuals can learn to trust in a higher power and surrender their ego. So, while the acceptance of fate can offer benefits, it also has its limitations. Some argue that it can lead to passivity and a lack of motivation. Others contend that it can be used to justify injustice and inequality. Additionally, the concept of fate can be difficult to reconcile with the idea of individual responsibility and accountability. In his final moments, Bodhi's acceptance of fate is clear. Unlike others who flee or betray their principles for a chance at survival, Bodhi chooses to go down fighting, staying true to his code, even when the odds are against him. This decision is both tragic and heroic, revealing the ultimate paradox in Bodhi's philosophy. While he accepts that the game is set up to destroy people like him, he refuses to surrender his integrity or identity. Bodhi's fate, therefore, becomes a final testament to his belief that even in a corrupt system, one can still choose how to go out.
Spider, what's the count?
I don't even think we're gonna sell out today, man.
Yo, Bodie. Yo, Bodie. Yo, Bodie, you better run, yo. Yo, this is my corner. I ain't running nowhere. Oh, Bodie, is you crazy? Should've gone. Come on with it, motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. I'm right here. And you ain't put me up in one of them empty-ass house people. Bodie, come on, man.
Bodie Broadus' philosophy is one of profound contradiction and complexity. It's shaped by his unwavering loyalty, his pragmatic survival instincts, his search for identity, his realization of self-reliance, and his acceptance of an inevitable fate. In Bodhi, we see a man who, despite the limitations imposed upon him by society and circumstance, tries to find meaning and maintain his integrity. His journey is a tragic reflection of the urban landscape portrayed in The Wire, a world where loyalty is both a virtue and a curse, where survival comes at the expense of self, and where identity is often lost in the struggle to stay alive. Bodhi's life and philosophy ultimately remind us of the harsh realities of the game and the human mind, and pretty much the human struggle to find meaning within it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that does it here for this video here today. And if you enjoyed the video, then as always, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and of course, if you want, to hit notification bell to also be notified of every video that I make here on this channel. But without any further ado, that is all. And always remember, ladies and gentlemen, always remember to always be smooth, to always be steady, and to always be aggressive. Peace.